Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I solo Molten. So first you want to start with a farm, upgrade it to level 1. So for the first couple of waves, you're going to want to strategically place and upgrade soldiers and strategically place and upgrade farms. You want to do it like almost at corresponding times, so you can have some money for a farm, some money for soldiers, and then you have enough money for both after you have enough farms. So I placed a soldier, and now I upgraded my farm, and then I upgraded my soldier, and as you can see, I'm getting most of the normals before they get past the detection. So I placed another soldier just to get them all, and I placed another farm because I had the extra money. So you just want to upgrade your soldiers whenever you can, and your farms whenever you can as well. I'd say that farms till like wave 10 or wave 9 are a higher priority. So I want to do that. So I just focus on my farms for a little bit. And I sometimes upgrade my soldiers, but most of the enemies at this time are really weak. So there's not really any point spending tons of money for the soldiers. So as there's more enemies, I just want to do it a little faster, get it done, so I upgraded one of them. And that's probably, you probably could get away with that for the boss, but I eventually upgrade the other one just because I want it to be safe. I want to be safe. And I just want to kill it faster, so that's what I did. And then I spent a lot more money on my farms, so I killed the boss pretty fast, so nothing really to worry about there. So I placed a couple more low-level soldiers because of the bigger hordes, just killing them faster. And then that's the last soldiers I'll place for the rest of the video, I think. At least not for the next couple minutes. And yeah, right now I'm just waiting for a little bit. You just want to get all the enemies. You want to make sure you have self-detection. You want to make sure you're upgrading your farms. Little money everywhere. So right now I'm just upgrading my farms, but after I think I get most of them to level 4, or all of them to level 5, sorry. Then I get a couple minigunners. And I just want to give you guys a little heads up. You do not need golden skins for this challenge, and you only need 4 towers, which is the neat part. Takes a little bit of time, more than usual, but when you're a newer player, this is easier. So I hope if you guys would have help, and you guys can make more money, make more coins by doing this little strategy. So I only upgraded 4 farms to level 5, and that's because in Molten mode, you don't need tons of money to get like accelerators, rangers, minigunners, all the good stuff, because there's no Fallen King. The Molten boss has half the health of the Fallen King, and the Guardians are really weak in Molten. Now in Fallen, they have almost 15,000 health. There's Fallen heroes, so it's you need lots of more money. It's very difficult if you don't. So here I finished upgrading my farms, and then I upgraded my soldiers to what I can, and then I think I maxed the last one right here when I get the money, so I can have a little extra damage for the Moltens, just to be safe. So yep, I have one left, which I got it there, so I easily shred the Moltens. And for a few waves, there's not really any challenge, but I just get a couple minigunners, upgrade them for the upcoming waves and later in the game. And the shadow boss is coming up, the hidden boss is coming up in a couple of waves, and the boss right here, slow boss. So you want a little extra damage for that. But as you can see, it's going down really fast, so I probably didn't need the minigunner, but rather be safe than sorry. So yeah, here I get a commander. You want to place the commanders as close to the corners as possible so it can reach all the towers. And you upgrade it to level 2 always so you can get the buff. Because otherwise it's pretty useless without the call to arms in the first couple waves. Because it only does a small buff. But I got the hidden boss really easily. This wave is pretty simple too, just 2 necromancers, that's about it. A couple moltens. And here are the shockers. It's a little difficult, but if you have enough firepower, you can easily shred them. So I just continue placing and upgrading more minigunners because they have one of the highest DPSs in the game because the bug got fixed a while back, so they're very useful now. The golden minigun is really good, so if you have it, you probably already are, but you should use it and use it as your main DPS tower. But anyways, here as you can just see, I'm placing commanders, upgrading them to level 2, placing more minigunners, maxing them, and I'm chaining COA for my commanders to buff all the towers, and I will eventually upgrade them so when I place more towers they get in the range of all the towers. So yeah, you just want to keep placing and upgrading minigunners for the rest of the game. Nothing really too special, chaining COA and upgrading towers, but that's really it for this strategy. It's pretty simple. So just for the first few waves, you place soldiers and farms. And then you upgrade your soldiers and farms. Max out your farms, max out your soldiers, place minigunners, place commanders, chain COA. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more throughout the video, but that's about it for the strategy part. You just want to have enough minigunners for the boss at the end, because unless you get terrible RNG like I did here a bit, then you'll be fine. But here, unless you get 4 or 5 speedy bosses, you should be okay. And if you have golden minigunner or golden soldier, you can use it, it will work with that, but I just used the normal soldier, normal minigunner, because I wanted to show that you don't need the golden version, because if they see the golden minigunner or the golden soldier, then a lot of people won't watch the video or use the strategy. So, but if they see the normal, they'll say, oh, I have golden, or I have normal, I'll use this. Okay, but here I got decent RNG. I got a couple speedy bosses, but nothing terrible. But the speedy bosses, eventually their power kind of fades away as your towers are much, much stronger. And the Mr. Summoner got absolutely destroyed before I hit the intersection. Here are shocks and speedy bosses. If you don't have proper RNG, they can be a handful. But the slow bosses there as well, they're doing nothing really late game. So you just want to keep upgrading, placing minigunners. The only real threat now is going to be the mysteries, as they always are pretty deadly. And the boss and its minions, the Molten Titan. So yeah, that's about it. Just want to upgrade. And yeah, as you can see, there's a mystery animal with a Molten Titan. So as you see, I'm selling my farms a little early because the money is better to get quicker so you can place more towers without reaching the limit. And I'm sorry, there was a very laggy moment right here. But pretty much I killed the shocks, didn't get to the base, killed the speedy bosses, and then nearly spawn killed everything else. And then my farms got sold. I placed some more towers, like chain COA. And then perfect timing, there's no more lag for the boss fight. Spam more minigunners, max them with my extra money. And then he spawns. I probably would have killed it before my troops couldn't see it. But since I was laggy, I couldn't really place it, couldn't do much, but as you can see, it's already almost halfway. So yes, it's less than halfway. 30,000, 25,000. So it's getting lower and lower. So yeah, it stopped there to shoot the fireball. And another thing you can do, and it just on the towers, but another thing you can do is you can place soldiers where there's no other troops, level 0 soldiers, to take the stun away. A lot of people do that so it would distract the Templar or the Fallen King, but it works in Molten too. It will throw the fireball at the soldiers instead of the overpowered minigunners, so you can do that. But yeah, the Molten boss gets 5,000 health, and then it spawns, but it approaches my main group of towers. I chain COA, keep saying KOA, my bad, sorry. But I eventually kill all the minions, I kill the Molten boss, and then that's it. Like, the game's over, I make my 500 coins, 93 XP, 21 minutes, 57 seconds. Thank you, bye.